This movie gets 3.5 bananas out of 5 according to the NoMoreStinkyMonkeys.com website. The great character actor Richard Jenkins, Will Ferrell's stepfather in the movie Step Brothers, takes a very serious turn here as a recently widowed college professor who befriends an illegal alien couple who are squatting in his Manhattan apartment. Professor Walter Vail is a sad, struggling, depressed man who was forced to leave his comfortable Connecticut home to give a speech on his recently published paper to a symposium at NYU. When he opens the door to his vacant apartment, he discovers Tariq and Zainab. Actually, they call her Zena. Tariq is a man from Syria and Zena is a woman from Senegal. I'm not sure if they're married or just in love, but they are very gentle together. The couple is very nice and just work hard to get by in this busy city, but work even harder to stay out of trouble. Tariq plays an African drum in the park for change, and at night in a band in a small club. Zena makes colorful jewelry that she sells in an outdoor market, and Professor Vail takes pity on their situation, but then a keen interest in their vastly different lives. His failed attempts at being a pianist like his late wife give rise to a new interest in the African drum. The movie could have settled for a sweet, blossoming relationship between these three and how they pull a late, middle-aged man out of his funk, but it has bigger fish to fry. Tariq gets arrested for a mistaken fare jumping in the subway and is sent to a detention center for illegal aliens. Professor Vail has money and the intelligence to help, but does he have the ability to save this man from deportation? Whatever your feelings are towards the immigration problem in this country, when you see individual stories like this, it is impossible not to feel sympathy for the character's plight. Whether the story sways your political beliefs is up to you, but in this one instance, I felt that these contributors to society should be allowed to stay and make a life for themselves. The movie is a bit slow, and Jenkins' character is a frigid man who moves slowly and deliberately, perfectly in character but hard to take as a viewer. When he's around Tariq, he comes alive a bit, but while he got an Oscar nomination for his role, I've seen him do so much better work before. His one scene as Ben Stiller's button-pushing psychiatrist in Something About Mary is better than most of his acting here. I hope he goes back to comedy. He's much more interesting there. Stay out of trouble from the Predator.